What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to try something a little different, and I want to look into the NBA and focus on a player who I think is really underrated and doesn't really get talked about that much. I'm going to be talking about De'Anthony Melton. He currently plays for the Philadelphia 76ers as a point/shooting guard. De'Anthony Melton was involved in the 2018 NBA draft. This draft is notable for Luka Doncic and Trae Young, alongside Michael Porter Jr., Wendell Carter, Marvin Bagley, among many others. Melton ultimately went to the second round, pick 46. He was selected by the Houston Rockets. He played a couple of summer league games, but before the season even started, he was traded to the Phoenix Suns. So in about 50 games in Phoenix, he averaged about 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal in 20 minutes played. He was primarily the backup point guard on the majority of his teams. He stayed in Phoenix for 1 year until he was traded to the Grizzlies, where he stayed until the 2022 season. I feel like when you ask most NBA fans how they know De'Anthony Melton, they'll say from the Grizzlies because he was the backup point guard to Ja. So in 2019, in 60 games played, he averaged 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal in 20 minutes. In 2020, in 52 games played, he averaged 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal in 20 minutes as well. And then in the 2021 season, in 73 games played, his averages went up a little bit to 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal in 23 minutes. After this season, he was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers, where he currently plays now. And honestly, I feel like at the time, and honestly even now, I feel like that was such an underrated trade. So Melton essentially got traded to the Sixers because in 2019 the Grizzlies selected Ja Morant with the second pick, and he essentially became their franchise player. When Melton got traded, his role pretty much stayed the same, backup point guard. In Philly, there's James Harden and Tyrese Maxey, who essentially facilitates the ball. So whenever neither of them are in the lineup for injury or rest or whatever reason, Melton will start in their place. This past season, Harden and Maxey have both been out for an extended period of time. Melton took over as a starting point guard, and I feel like he flourished in that role. In about 30 games so far this season, he's averaged 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals, all in 30 minutes. I wanted to make this a series and start with Melton because I feel like he doesn't get talked enough for a point guard who does a little bit of everything. So as discussed throughout the video, here are his stats per team and per year. For his career, he's averaging about 22 minutes played, and in those 22 minutes, he's averaged about 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. As discussed earlier, he currently plays for the Sixers behind Maxey and Harden, but both of them have been out for an extended period of time for injury. So as you can see, he's playing his most minutes for his career. In 30 minutes, I feel like he's making the most of his time, doing a little bit of everything, helping out where he can. I feel like he could honestly be starting on any team currently, but maybe some teams opt to have him more of a six-man role because they know he'll produce in every category. So that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do want to continue this series because I really feel like there's a lot of NBA players who are under the radar or don't get enough credit as they should. I have a few other players in mind that I want to continue this with, but let me know in the comments on who you want me to cover, and also let me know if you feel like De'Anthony Melton is underrated to you as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.